So nice to see the team get off to a good start.
It really would be. You know, they played a very young Ignite team who was a lot of obviously young, youthful players.
Lakers 0 for 2 to start the game. DJ Wilson with the floater, and Oklahoma City strikes first. Here's Huff, McClung off the screen. Good little shake and bake, off the glass and in. We talked about it off the top. 24 points in his first game, 19 in his second game. The first 2 here today as a three-pointer goes down from Maladon.
Maladon is a guy who has definitely some experience, as we say, in the big league, knocking out easy three-point uncontested shot down.
Maladon had 49 starts for OKC last year, and the Lakers answer themselves with a 3. Getting a hand on the ball with Nate Pierre-Louis, the Temple graduate. There's Trey Mann in the paint. Strong move to the 10 and it goes.
Put a little pressure on people. You got to make that first one, the one that matters.
Here's a top of the key 3 from Sean Brown Jr. There, Huff stands strong, but finishing at the 10 this time for it.
He used his size, the verticality rule, and did a good job without drawing a foul this time.
Huff coming off a left ankle sprain, working through that. 12-11, our score early, Lakers in front. A little up and under move, very nice from Trey Mann.
Trey Mann.
Back and forth we go. In the paint, here's Wilson. He's up and under too. Back-to-back up and unders from the blue.
When I first got here, but it was the training camp experience, and I scored a basket on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and that was the play that just like took my confidence level to an all-time high. He's a hooper himself, celebrated his 17th birthday. And of course, I better say hello to my wonderful mom who's listening in. Glad to have you listen to the broadcast today.
Hi, Mama, and happy birthday, Christian. Here's Pierre-Louis in the paint. Strong
move.
Nice. Cameron Oliver sets the screen, seeing his first action of the game. Mason Jones stops and pops for 2.
Yes, as you see, they're scrappy. When they want to be on the same page, playing on the screen, they can make things happen.
Corner 3, good for Frazier Jr.
In the pregame warm-ups, doing a heck of a job with it.
McClung holding his hand after coming off the screen. He'll be fast looking to answer. Paris Bass knocks down the 3. An 18-point game and a 14-point game for Bass. Friendly rim there for Trey Mann. Just was assigned to Oklahoma City yesterday. They're starting with the Thunder. He'll try another 3 and keep this one as well.
I like a guy who goes out and does his routine and then uses it in the game.
Good strong move there to the 10. 30-25 blew over the Lakers as the Lakers turn it over once again out of the timeout. Looking to extend on that 5-point. They get cut. Waters Jr. to the bucket. Wilson a little out of control. He's able to kick to the corner and find Melvin Frazier Jr. who knocks down yet another 3. Second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Quick move from Mann. He's been fun to watch here so far today, and that flow is good.
He has been fun to watch. I'm looking, I'm like, whoa, okay. Had that on a yo-yo screen.
Here's Jones in the paint, lays it up again.
You're 100% correct. You know, that Ignite team is going to, being a young team, that was their first games of the year. They ran out of gas in the fourth quarter, but this is the blue.
Now it's 5-on-4 for the blue going the other way. And a 5-on-4 leads to what? Wide open 3, but Jay Huff says no. Now it's 5-on-4 for the Lakers. Johnny Brown in the lane, that's blocked. And Mason Jones right there for the putback.
Just keep your nose close.
Here's Edwards for 3. Book it.
Great footwork.
Johnson is not scared to put his head down and go. Up wide open at the top of the key and nails it for 3. Theo Maladon set to inbound, a French native. Laid off to Edwards, who hits another three. Rob Edwards has come in and heated up immediately. 5th turnover for South Bay. Oklahoma City with 5 as well. The Blue hold a 14-point lead. There's Wilson just using pure strength. Says no.
Look at that. Great anticipation, and it comes from this. Man, pancakes that ball. Wow. That's, once again, that's a point blank, uncontested 3-point shot, which I know adjustments we made at halftime. Coaches have seen the same thing I'm seeing.
Shifty move from McClung. Good defense as Huff is double team. He finds McClung. A little spin move in the paint, and Huff gets it to go. Huff wins this edition.
Boys are playing. Nice drop pass there. Look at the footwork. Spin cycle. Great job. You see the Blue at 48, the Lakers 36. So, yes, I have seen a big difference just in the last 2 minutes here.
Mid-range jump shot is true from Bass.
Toward halftime here, so let's see what's going to happen if we can keep this pressure up.
Andre Ingram back into the game for the Lakers. A 3-point shot from Krejci is true, and that stops the Lakers' mini run. Here's McClung. So shifty. This time lobs it underneath the basket. He can shoot that or he can pass that. This time passes it, and Oliver's right there. Bass played his last 2 seasons in Puerto Rico before returning to the G League, and his season's off to a very good start. Able to add on 2 more, but that 3-point shot for Oklahoma City, always the answer. This time Paul Watson with his 2nd 3 of the game. It was a good steal, too, to strip McClung.
Yeah.
But all for naught. A strong move back. Harrison Bass for South Bay to bring it within single digits. It'll be Jones, fresh off the foul. He has a little momentum to get to the basket and lays it in.
Mason Jones right there. Sometimes you got to just take your shot, be happy with it, and leave it alone because
Jones asking for a screen, gets a screen. Oliver who lays it in.
You got to get this guy some attempts because he can definitely turn the game around just by himself.
Another 2-on-1, time to make it right for the Lakers, and they do with Johnny Brown Jr. rising up and slamming it home. It'll be Jones with it. 7 on the clock. Up fake from Brown. Ingram in the corner for 3. Yes! Here's Johnson. Loves getting in the paint. He'll work his way there. Taking hesitation. Jay Huff right there to slam it home.
Yeah, you know, you're right, because if he could not do that, it would have been an easy call for a charge, but you're right.
8 minutes left to go. Trey Mann working on Mac McClung. Good pass. Huff just found himself a little out of position. South Bay slowing things down just a bit. McClung goes to work. Mid-range jump shot is true. South Bay can have 5-on-4 if they look to push. Stanley Johnson always looking to push. Shawnee Brown Jr. for 3. Yes, sir. Corner 3. Short. Coming away with the rebound is Oliver, and Stanley Johnson looks to push 1-on-4. Johnson wild to the basket, but that's Stanley Johnson. The game is tied at 64. Breakdown defensively as Olivier Sarr is able to get right to the basket and answer quickly. Went to Detroit Mercy University. 3-point shot is true, and that's the first 3-pointer of half number 2. He'll pick up a screen and look to go to work. In the paint is Melvin Frazier Jr. This is a game of runs. 5 points for the South Bay, 5 points for OKC. Ingram, already with 1 3-pointer in his name today. Doesn't pull it this time. Johnson will pull and hit.
Big shot there for South Bay Lakers.
Stanley looks locked in right now. Cuts it into 2. Big block in the paint by Oliver. It's about as far down as it can go, AC, without going in.
Yeah, those same shots that were going down the first half. Not right now.
Brown in the corner for 3. Yes! 7 left on the shot clock. Wilson looking to make something happen. That's a lot of dribbling. 2 on the shot clock. Big block at the rim. Oliver once again. That's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, for real, as you see right there, never giving up on the play. Oliver comes from the weak side to help with that block shot right there.
Currently on an 8-0 run is South Bay. Here's Brown, same spot, same ball. 11-0 run. You just feel the energy in the building. Good move getting to the paint and laying it in to stop that 11-0 run. To convert the lead, still at 4. Edwards maybe took an extra step. So that turns into another empty possession for South Bay. Quick move to the bucket. Counted and a foul. Off the mark. Here come the blue for the final shot. 3 left on the timer. Man, got it. And a huge run from OKC to end the third quarter. And you missed a great game, a great back and forth game. If you've been with us the whole time, you know exactly what's coming. Going coast to coast, that's Melvin Frazier Jr. He needed to be a little bit more in that corner, AC.
Yeah, that corner's been very nice to him.
Unable to recover there was Huff, and that's 4 quick ones out of the quarter break, and that will draw a timeout. Huff in the paint.
That's a long stride right there. That's a great move, patience.
Corner 3 for Frazier Jr. is true. And a quick answer after the Huff bucket. Frazier Jr. with 3 of his own. The lead is 9. Inbound to Huff. Knocks it hard off the glass. It hung up there for a second, but eventually rolled. Late shot clock. Here's Brown. Hard to the bucket, off the glass and in.
They have to continue doing that. Can they sustain it now without fouling?
Huff may have gotten a hand on that. It doesn't matter if the shot falls. Stanley Johnson taking the task of guarding Terrence Mann. Huff with the help defense and a huge block. Here goes Mason Jones. Defense to offense just like that. Starting to feel the momentum for South Bay. Johnson for 3. Got it.
Yes, indeed. They cut that lead in half.
He was calling for it, but Mason Jones says, let's slow this thing down and get a good possession. Stanley's playing with some energy right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness! Cameron Oliver! Are you allowed to fly that close to an airport, AC?
Wow! That was 4.
And another steal for Stanley Johnson. Going coast to coast, he does it all. 4 straight for Stanley. Another good defensive possession. This time it's Ingram. Here comes Mason Jones, coast to coast. He'll lay it in as well.
Playing both ends of the court. South Bay, we talked about the momentum change, and yes, we have seen it change.
Mason Jones again.
We got 2 guys in foul trouble on the court, and they're playing without fouling.
Jones, who has the last 4, looking to make it 6. Yes, sir. The lead is 8. Jones. Good extra pass from Pierre-Louis. Strong move from Oliver as he lays it in. And that's a big basket. Stop the momentum, lead back up to 7.
It's been a great team effort thus far tonight. Can they close it out going down the stretch?
Man, oh man.
Being down like that.
Well, that worked. Johnson, a quick cut underneath the basket, just unable to get it to go, and then quickly the other way. Offense to defense, or defense to offense, depending on who you are. And it's a 3-point game.
Now, we settle everything down.
Johnson. Deep into the paint. Turnaround jumper, off the mark. And then Oliver picks up the foul.
Now it's going to come down to a 1-point, possibly a 1-point game. And, you know, that's gonna, you really have to execute.
Right up, made all 3. That kind of stemmed the tide from that South Bay run.
Yep.
And now has a chance to pull it within 1. Friendly roll, 5 straight free throws from Meladon, and a 1-point game.
Those are 5 big points.
South Bay will look to run some clock before they get into their offense. Here's Jones. Getting contact, counts the bucket, and the foul.
That was, you can see his eyes just being able to focus right there.
Oh, damn. Unable to get the free throw to go. That leaves it at a 1-possession game for OKC. Off the screen, here comes Watts. He'll shuffle his feet, take the three. A little bit long. Rebound to Sean Brown. Stanley Johnson has it, and South Bay has the game.